What's up guys, BusterBarnes here. I just finished recording this voiceover for the session, then realised that I didn't have my mic plugged in, so that was great. I have to redo that again now, but please welcome to my episode number 4 of the Schalke career mode. I know I haven't uploaded this in probably about a week, but hopefully you guys are still enjoying it. And as you can see there, we are sitting a nice 5th in the table, and we're actually behind FC Köln, who we're facing right now, so 5th v 4th. I'm really surprised that they're doing this well at the start of the season, but we are definitely looking to pick up the victory. There's our team, standard main team there, but some players are underperforming at the moment, so I am sort of looking to see if some of them should be swapped out for other players. Maybe players like Boateng should be getting a spot in the team, or other players like Hoga or Nastasic, for example. So we'll see how that all goes. FC Köln don't really have too many recognisable faces in their team, so I am looking to pick up the victory. But it only gets to the sort of 40th minute when action really does pick up. A nice save from Farman there, and he has been very, very good this season, and he does lay it off, and we do try and go on the counter-attack. Abubakar there, over to Maya, who puts the ball over to Buffal, the new signing Buffal, linking up with the three of Abubakar and Maya, but Abubakar, as he always does, buries it in the right corner and makes it 1-0. That was our probably first attempt of the game, I think, and sprung from a counter-attack, which has a lot of pace in the team, and we did manage to score the goal. That animation where you slide is very, very overpowered, but a nice little link-up play between Buffal, Maya and Abubakar to get us in the lead. Hopefully we can keep that lead against a team that was very, very hard to break down defensively up until the second half, but everything kind of picked up. I think both of our defences kind of opened, and we all had a lot of shots. As you can see there, Cole there forcing more saves out of my keeper. Very bad throw there by Farman though, makes him have to take another save, which is probably the best save of the game, that one right there, stopping Cole from getting the equaliser. But we do go through here with Townsend, who, as I said, pace on both ends. Townsend there running, I didn't know what to do, whether to cut inside, but he does square it across to Mayer, who smashes it off the post. It might have been guys, actually, not too sure, but yeah, very unlucky. However, he probably should have scored and made it 2-0. But you know, it seems to be standards that most people only manage to score one goal in career mode, especially on world class. So you know, what can I expect really? Not too much. But yeah, more saves. I don't know what should have happened there. I think we probably should have scored. It seemed a bit of a scramble in the box, but that was the end of the game, and we do win 1-0. I don't know if that boosted us up to 4th place. Hopefully it did. But yeah, just improving some players. If you guys want me to improve a certain player, please do say, because I'm just kind of improving them all slightly. But if you want me to focus on one player solely, or maybe two, please do say in the comment section, and I will make sure that that happens. But yeah, but going into this next game against Hertha Berlin, they have players like Kalu, who I think was on the bench, and some other decent players. Wasn't going to take them lightly. It seems with Schalke at the moment that I'm winning a lot of matches, but they're very hard matches and very difficult to win. And my home performances aren't particularly the best at the moment. So I was definitely, I was definitely very cautious. As you can see, they were on the front foot from the beginning of the matchup, getting the majority of attempts at the start. But we do go through with Abubakar there. Abubakar can do things on his own. As you can see, he powers through, and what does he do? Just goes past all the players, cuts inside, and smashes it into the back of the net. Abubakar is, I'm not going to make a comparison here that's out of all hand, but for my team, he's kind of like Messi or Ronaldo in the sense that I don't have to be playing well, and he just scores. He can just carry the team even when we're not playing too well, which is at that moment. Just does things on his own. He is probably the best signing I've ever made in FIFA in general, I think, let alone my career modes on this channel. He's been very, very good. But it wasn't long until Culm got back on the attack. A nice little through ball there, and they make it 1-1. Score the equaliser pretty much straight after. A bit disappointed with my defence being opened up there, but you know, to be fair, there was always a goal coming. I wasn't playing too well in this game, unfortunately. As you can see, they're kind of all over the place with my left back, and they do manage to score past Farman, which is not always what happens. You know, he does usually make saves, but you know, there is every now and again that he will, you know, not save it, obviously, with every keeper. But yeah, that was that half time or was that the end of the match? That was half time, and yeah, it was more of sort of the same. I had a few attacks. It was mainly them dominating the match, though. Nice little through pass there to guys. Didn't really know what to do, so I did smash it on my left peg, and he did manage to hit the crossbar, which is very frustrating. And Maya there also couldn't finish the chance. So getting opportunities here to score, but unfortunately we don't seem to be doing it. And I just kind of felt that this game was going to go Colin's way, and they were maybe going to get the winner very, very late on. Abubakar there, very nice work, and he almost scores another, forcing a big save from their keeper. That was the end of the match, though. 1-1. I'm a bit disappointed, especially because it was at home, but you know, that's going to happen every now and again. It's very hard to score in this game, and the defending of the other teams is very, very good. But some more upgrades there, and just trying to build the youngsters up and maybe get them at a higher overall. But we do go into this European tie against, is that Anderlecht, I believe it was, and they managed to score a very nice volley. And yeah, not really much to say. It was a very boring game, apart from that very, very nice goal. And that player was actually highlighted at the beginning of the match as their best scorer, as a dangerous threat, which I obviously didn't pick up. As you can see there, he's in acres of space on the left-hand side. And cross in, nice volley. Maybe the keeper could have done a bit better. I was playing my sub-keeper. But yeah, I don't get why they kind of go down. He could have just put his hands up, but you know, oh well. That was the end of the match, and let's just forget about that game. We're still doing okay in the Europa League in the group stages, so hopefully we can forget about that. But we are going up in this match against Mönchengladbach, who I haven't been watching Bundesliga recently, but I know that they were not doing too well at the start of the season. I think they came like 3rd or 4th last season, but I believe like they're still sort of near the bottom of the table, maybe kind of doing a Chelsea, not too sure. But yeah, definitely in this game they're not to be taken lightly at all, having like good players like Hazard and Raphael, you know, obviously the younger Hazard. And it was away also, so I was definitely looking, as you can see, best defensive record in the league. I find that most YouTubers have the best defensive record in the league. It seems to be, defending seems to be not that hard in this game. It just seems to be attacking that is difficult. But I guess there's a lot of 1-0s and 2-1s in real life, so I guess you can't complain too badly. Abubakar, though, as always, wins a penalty by himself, and he scores the penalty by himself. And not saying that the team aren't, you know, helping him out, but he is doing a lot of the stuff by himself, and is definitely proving to be a great signing. Unfortunately, there at the whistle, Matip does manage to just put the ball just wide of the goal. But they do manage to unfortunately get an equaliser there. Some very nice work by their player, and just dribbles past my defence. And my defence hasn't had the best of times in this episode, have they? I was saying how easy it is to defend, but haven't been doing too great at the moment, forcing a big save there from the Mönchengladbach keeper. Can't remember the Mönchengladbach's keeper name, actually. But that was the end of the match. Another 1-1 draw. So we've had 1 win, 2 draws and a loss, which isn't too great. But you know, lost in the Europa League. I'm sure I can make up for that. But especially in the league, I need to be doing a bit better if I want to guarantee myself. Is it top 3? I can't remember if it's top 3 or top 4 I need to get in the Champions League. But I will find that out soon and get back to you next episode. If you did enjoy the episode, please be sure to leave a like, as it helps me out a lot. And be sure to subscribe for more daily FIFA 16 career mode content. A big announcement coming soon to this channel. Might be today, might be tomorrow. But yeah, stay tuned for that. See you guys next time, and peace.